Have you ever noticed someone who always chooses the back of the room? In classrooms, meetings, theaters, or events, while everyone fights for the front, they quietly drift to the back. Most people assume it's shyness, laziness, or low confidence. But psychology says it's rarely that simple. Where a person sits actually reveals a lot about how their mind processes attention, control, and observation. Let's break down 5 real psychological traits behind people who always sit at the back of the room. 1. They prefer observation over participation. Psychologists call this an observational mindset. They learn more by watching than by performing. From the back, they can see everything: body language, reactions, dynamics, patterns. While most people focus on being seen, they focus on seeing. They don't want the spotlight. They want the full picture. 2. They have a high need for environmental control. Sitting at the back gives them a clear view of every exit, every person, every movement. They feel safer when no one is behind them. It's not paranoia, it's awareness. They simply don't like feeling cornered, watched, or trapped. 3. They protect their mental energy. People who sit at the back are often introverts or highly sensitive thinkers. Psychology shows their nervous system processes input more deeply than most. The back of the room is a quiet buffer zone, close enough to engage, far enough to breathe. It's not avoidance. It's self-regulation. But here's the part most people miss. Sitting at the back doesn't automatically mean someone is shy, uninterested, or insecure. Sometimes it means they're highly alert. Sometimes it means they observe before they speak. And sometimes it simply means they want peace, distance, and fewer distractions. 4. They dislike forced attention. They aren't afraid of being seen. They dislike being forced to be seen. Psychology calls this a strong autonomy preference. They want to choose when to speak, when to engage, when to stay quiet. The front feels like being on display. The back gives them freedom, the freedom to participate on their own terms. 5. They think independently. From the back, they can listen without being influenced by the energy of the front row. They form their own opinions instead of being swept up by the crowd's reactions. Psychologists link this to an internal locus of evaluation. They judge ideas by their own standards, not by who nodded first. That's why people who sit at the back often notice things the rest of the room completely miss. So next time you see someone choose the back, don't assume they're shy or disinterested. They might be the most aware, most independent, and most observant person in the room. They don't avoid attention. They simply refuse to be defined by it. If this made you see people differently, hit subscribe, because here we don't just watch people, we decode them. And comment below, are you a front row, middle row, or back row person? Your seat might be saying more about you than you think.